Cleveland.
Fox News, I'm Lillian Wu. President-elect Trump's team is strategizing over how to fill his second administration.
Here's some of the names being tossed around according to the Washington Post for these cabinet positions. For Chief of Staff, Susie Wiles, Brooke Rollins. For Secretary of Treasury, John Paulson, Scott Bessent. Secretary of State, Rick Grenell, Marco Rubio. Secretary of Defense, Senator Tom Cotton. Some other names being tossed around for other positions, Doug Burgum, Vivek Ramaswamy, Elon Musk, and then obviously RFK Jr.
Fox's Bill Malushin in West Palm Beach this morning. President Biden makes his first on-camera appearance since Donald Trump's election victory. Biden addresses the nation at 11 Eastern in the White House Rose Garden. And NHTSA says Volkswagen's recalling over 114,000 U.S. vehicles because of airbag concerns. America's listening to Fox News.
The news is sponsored by Lee University, where you can expect something great.
The Mix 1041 News Desk brought to you by Logan Thompson Law, a tradition of legal and community service. That's Logan Thompson Law at loganthompsonlaw.com.
It's not every day that you buy a house. And if you're only going to experience...
There are a lot of banks, so what makes Southern Heritage Bank unique? It's our commitment to being unbelievably good as we identify and meet your needs. Stop by one of our 5 locations in Cleveland or Chattanooga and let us show you the difference our customers have come to expect. We strive to offer the latest banking technology, mobile wallet, online account opening, mobile banking with bill pay, and ATMs that allow cash or check deposit. All available 24/7 with a local community bank. Southern Heritage Bank, a division of First Citizens National Bank, member FDIC.
All right, good morning. It is a Thursday morning, the 7th day of November, as we say good morning to all of you here. Mix 1041, mixtv.tv, as we bring you local and state news from the Logan Thompson Law News Desk. In a update to a story we brought you on Wednesday, an emergency petition on Tuesday was filed to expedite the conservatorship action brought by the son of Life Care Centers of America CEO Forrest Preston, as other executive members cited year-end obligations. Executives of the company say that Preston's son, Aubrey Preston, should be appointed as his conservator on an emergency basis due to the critical and time-sensitive needs of Life Care and its affiliates. They claim in court filings that Forrest Preston is incapable of attending to his duties as CEO in his, quote, disabled status, end quote. Life Care CFO Steve Ziegler said in the filings, quote, Forrest is often the sole decision maker for essential business decisions or sole authorized signatory for essential documents, end quote. A new court date of November the 12th was set to hear the emergency request, while a hearing on the original petition was scheduled for mid-January. Life Care President Todd Fletcher also submitted a statement in the court filing saying, quote, Forrest extended absences have occurred even when pivotal action items were required of him, including failure to timely execute loan documents that almost caused the default of an over $100 million loan on one occasion, end quote. Significant business decisions on the immediate horizon for Life Care include loan renewal documents, vote equity shares to guide the business's direction, according to court documents. And as we reported yesterday, Aubrey Preston says his father may be a potential flight risk because he claims Forrest's wife, Kim Preston, asked an employee of Life Care to begin the process of renewing a passport for Forrest Preston. And in the court documents, that was his assistant at Life Care was named as the person he spoke with. Also in our news this morning, the Chattanooga Police Department is investigating a fatal shooting on I-24 eastbound. The shooter claims it was in self-defense. On Wednesday afternoon, police arrived to find a man with life-threatening injuries The man was later pronounced dead at a hospital. The shooter stayed on the scene and was arrested. This according to our news partners at Local 3. The initial investigation indicates that a semi-truck cut in front of a sedan, blocking it against a concrete barrier. The truck driver exited his vehicle, assaulted the sedan driver, who then shot him and called 911. Anyone with information is asked to call the Chattanooga Police Homicide Tip Line at 643-5100. And also this morning, our friends at the Center for Cosmetic Dentistry are holding their annual Free Dentistry for Veterans Day this Friday, tomorrow, from 8 a.m. until 2 p.m. Veterans eligible for free services, including cleanings, fillings, and extractions. Dr. Ken Beard, who started the event 14 years ago, says it's a way to honor veterans for their service. Staff members are volunteering their time to make the event possible. For more information, you can call the Center for Cosmetic Dentistry at 476-6541. Local and state news at 7:08. Get our first check of traffic.
Okay, this Don Ledford Cleveland on-time traffic report is brought to you by Don Ledford in Cleveland. They are your exclusive home of Chevrolet, Buick, and GMC, located on North Lee Highway, and anytime at donledford.com. We have no reports of any accidents this morning, and taking a look at the Langley Roofing traffic cameras, the interstate looking good so far as well. If you see a traffic problem, give us a call. The volunteer Rid-a-Pest mix line is 614-6499. You can also text us at that same number on the Cleveland State Cougar line. This traffic report is brought to you by Waste Connections of Cleveland, efficient, state-of-the-art automated curbside service. Find out more by visiting wasteconnections.com/ClevelandTN.
Life never change. They just get better, like Hardee's Original Bag, just $5.99. Loaded with fries, a drink, and every morning in hardworking America, Hardee's biscuit makers rise to bake our original made-from-scratch biscuits. And now, mix and match 2 handcrafted breakfast biscuits, just $5. Find the best deals on the Hardee's app.
Sun is shining, it's a beautiful day. Wake up, sleepyhead, get up and play. Everything's yellow, it's a beautiful sight. Sunbeam showers makes everything bright. Come on now, let's get away.
Make every day brighter with the sunny southern goodness of Mayfield Dairy.
Did you know that a large number of student athletes vape, thinking it will give them a boost in performance? But you can't play if you can't breathe. Escape the Vape.
Escape the Vape is a partnership to prevent teen vaping, presented by ATS The Bridge, Bradley County Schools, and Cleveland City Schools.
What's your biggest investment? Probably your home. The roof over your head. If it's time to repair or replace your roof, the pros at Langley Roofing are here to help. See a loved roof? Chances are it's a Langley.
Welcome to Mountain View Nissan Country, where automotive excellence is our top priority. At Mountain View Nissan, we take pride in offering you the finest selection of vehicles, perfectly suited for your adventurous spirit. From powerful SUVs ready to conquer any terrain to your everyday gas-friendly commuters, we have the perfect vehicle to match your lifestyle. This is Mountain View Nissan Country, where automotive dreams become reality. Visit one of our 3 locations in Dalton, Chattanooga, and Cleveland today, and let us take your driving experience to new peaks.
Right now, take up to 5 years no interest financing on Tempur-Pedic purchases. Only for a limited time this fall. Only at Mermaid Mattress, Chattanooga's favorite mattress store.
Your sleep, handmade, hand-delivered.
At Basement and Crawl Space Solutions, we're excited to announce our partnership with USS. Together, we bring additional resources and over 30 years experience.
We can tackle bigger challenges and deliver even better results to protect Chattanooga homes now more than ever.
Call USS.
You're watching Mix Mornings on Mix TV. Here is your current Kia of Cleveland time. And your current temperature in Cleveland is brought to you by Milligan Vane. Monday through Thursday from 7:30 to 4. Equal Opportunity Employer.
All right, 12 minutes after 7. We're going to go back now to our Don Ledford Cleveland on-time traffic, Bridget.
Yeah, so crews are working an accident on Spring Place Road just south of Keith Valley Road. This is a text we just received here, and they tell us that Spring Place Road is closed due to this wreck in that area. So again, that's Spring Place Road just south of Keith Valley Road. We appreciate the text on that. As always, you can call us or text us 423-614-6499.
All right, this portion of Mixed Mornings sponsored by the official coffee of Mixed Mornings. It's Scooter's Coffee.
Yeah, Scooter's Coffee has teamed up with Hasbro. They have Candyland-themed drinks for the holidays. So they have the Grandma Nut Cold Brew, the Grandma Nut Latte, Jolly Gumdrop Smoothie, the Queen Frosting Sugar Cookie Latte, the Mr. Mint Hot Chocolate, among others. So stop by Scooter's Coffee, Keith Street in Cleveland in front of Leisure Time Bowling, also in Sweetwater and now in Dayton.
Today's best mix and best variety, we are Mix 1041 inside the Mermaid Mattress Weather Center.
Need a better mattress at a better price? Come to Mermaid Mattress today and take advantage of all our Black Friday mattress sale specials.
All right, for today, we'll have cloudy skies. We could see some sun later in the afternoon. Near record high temperatures today, a high of 80 and a low of 62 this evening. For tomorrow, cloudy early in the day, partly cloudy in the afternoon, a high of 77 and a low of 56. Mostly cloudy during the day on Saturday with a high of 73. Your current Milligan Vane temperature is 63 degrees. Taking a look at the central heat and air radar, things are looking great out there.
This weather forecast is brought to you by PhD Pharmacy, Keith Street near Harrison Pike. Free delivery within a 50-mile radius of Cleveland. Call Gina Moser-Patterson today at 423-614-6650.
Independent Installation Services is hiring experienced insulation installers. Call us at 423-716-3762. Now, back to the music.
Mix 1041.
Hey, it's Josh with exciting news from Wholesale Supply. I want to introduce you to Piper's Picks, now available in our Chattanooga, Cleveland, and Dalton markets. Thanks to our partnership with Piper Strummett and our friends at Progress Lighting, Piper's Picks brings you the latest trends and styles in decorative lighting. Browse our curated selection in our showrooms and make lighting your project easier than ever. Visit Wholesale Supply today and discover Piper's Picks, where style meets innovation. To find out more information and a location near you, visit wholesalesupply.us for more.
Welcome to Infinity of Chattanooga, with an expansive inventory of new, used, and certified pre-owned Infinity products. Make sure Infinity of Chattanooga is on your list of places to shop when it's time for your next vehicle. Sporty coupes, comfortable sedans, and spacious SUVs. Infinity of Chattanooga has it all. Shop online at infinityofchattanooga.com or take a test drive at Infinity of Chattanooga, just off I-75 at the Lee Highway exit.
Save a bundle at Eller & Owen's Furniture and Mattress. Furniture, mattresses, and decor. The more you buy, the more you save. Up to 40% off. Create a bundle, a sofa and chairs, end tables, a recliner, lamps and rugs, an entire room. Up to 40% off. Create a custom bundle and watch the savings grow. Up to 40% off. Look for Take Me Home Today tags. Bundle in-stock items. Special financing is available. Bundle and save at Eller & Owen's Furniture and Mattress.
You need money overnight? Check into cash. Your time is tight.com. Bank accounts too low? Check into cash. So where do you go.com? Do it online in a record time. It's the easy way to get money next day. Do a quick click from home at checkintocash.com. You can be sure it's secure from our bank straight to yours. Do a quick click from home at checkintocash.com. Boom, boom, ba-dum, boom.
Shopping for a great deal on a car or truck? Know this. Cleveland Ford is loaded with vehicles, over 230 in stock, all discounted. I'm talking saving up to $7,500 on new F-Series trucks and Mustang Mach-E. We have financing as low as 0% on Edge and 1.9% for 72 months on new F-150s. And as always, you get a lifetime powertrain warranty and complimentary service when you buy from us. So hurry to Cleveland Ford today because this sale ends soon, or shop us at clevelandford.com.
ESPN Radio returns to Southeast Tennessee. ESPN Cleveland 101.3 FM is the new home of the Vols, Braves, Falcons, Bulldogs, and more of your favorite teams. Listen on air or at ESPNCleveland1013.com. ESPN Cleveland 101.3 FM.
Maybe it began with a little girl following a kaleidoscope of butterflies to a place beyond her dreams. But then it became a real kaleidoscope that you can walk and fly through, where we don't just welcome you, we celebrate you. As the colors swirl and spin, there's definitely beauty in this place, but it's also in those around you, and the memories will live in our hearts forever.
Dollywood, love every moment.
Shelton and I will do our first MixedTV.tv coverage of high school football playoff game. Playoffs! Tomorrow night, Walker Valley at Lenore City. And I just found out, you know who coaches Lenore City?
Who?
Former Cleveland High School head coach Scott Cummings.
Oh, okay.
I had no idea until Hey, thanks all you Cleveland people for telling me that. Trying to make me look like an idiot? Well, of course you are. I do a good job myself.
Yep, not hard.
Whatever. Also, Coach Cummings is actually up at Lenore City. I didn't know that.
All right.
So anyway, Walker Valley at Lenore City tomorrow night, MixedTV.tv. Now, as Shelton surmised on election night, he said, you know what, they'll probably turn us down, Steve, and turn up Andy and Jacob on 99.1 FM. I said, yep, probably so.
That's a good plan.
Simmons Bank celebration, Liz. What's happening?
Okay, happy birthday to Justin Sims today. He is 33. This is Austin's brother-in-law, so hope he has a wonderful birthday today. Also, our friend Chris Young over at Health Markets is celebrating his birthday today. Happy birthday, Chris. Marshall Masingo is having a birthday today. His grandpa, David Sherlin, sent that in to us. And then Joyce Shea is 91 today. That is from her family. Calling your birthdays and wedding anniversaries to us. We'll take those on the volunteer Ritipest Mix line, 614-6499. You can also text us at that same number on the Cleveland State Cougar line. Go to our website, mymix1041.com, or download our free Mix 1041 app. It's the Simmons Bank celebration list. At Simmons Bank, they've been helping their customers make their dreams come true since 1903. Call Ken Do, 423-381-3427.
All right, good morning. As let's get a news update right here at 7:19.
The Mix 1041 News Desk brought to you by Logan Thompson Law, a tradition of legal and community service. That's Logan Thompson Law at LoganThompsonLaw.com.
In a follow-up to a story we brought you yesterday, an emergency petition Tuesday filed to expedite the conservatorship action brought by the son of Life Care Centers of America founder and CEO Forrest Preston. This, as other executive members are now citing year-end obligations and speaking out in court documents. Aubrey Preston said that he should be appointed as conservator on an emergency basis due to the critical and time-sensitive needs of Life Care and its affiliates. Let me back up here. I read that wrong. Executives of the company, including CFO Steve Ziegler and President Todd Fletcher, say that Preston's son Aubrey should be appointed as conservator of Forrest Preston, his father, on an emergency basis due to the critical and time-sensitive needs of Life Care and its affiliates. Also, Chattanooga police investigating a fatal shooting yesterday afternoon on I-24 eastbound. And Bridget, our friends, Dr. Ken and Brian Beard, Baylor Terrell, they are welcoming everyone to the Center for Cosmetic Dentistry tomorrow Free dentistry for veterans. Boy, that's a great annual event, isn't it?
Yeah, that's exactly right. They loved this event each and every year. Free dentistry for veterans. So if you are interested in that, you can give them a call. Of course, they're located right there on 25th Street here in Cleveland, but they would love to service all veterans coming up on Friday.
All right. We welcome our friends Kelly Morgan and Tiffany Harris on behalf of the Boys and Girls Clubs. Good morning, ladies. How are you?
It's another wonderful day.
It is, isn't it? Well, you get to see me. That's right. I guarantee you right now. Hey, Kelly, it's been a long time.
I know, since Dancing with the Stars.
I haven't seen you since May.
I know.
Congratulations.
I will say it's about time to start talking about that, Steve. I think.
That's right.
I think you said you would do it.
I never did.
You did.
No, I got you. No, Tim Posey put me on the spot. Hey, Kelly, but we've got something huge happening right now for the Boys and Girls Clubs. Tell me about it.
Yes, so Tuesday is our annual banquet, and to get in the festive holiday season, we're going to do Countdown to Christmas, and we're going to do it completely Hallmark style. So we've got several great auction items, and our big thing is we are decorating Christmas trees. Several of us are. You know, a little friendly competition, see whose tree brings the most.
Kelly, you're not competitive at all.
Not at all. So,
I can't believe it.
Just, anybody out there looking for a tree, wants to donate it to a school or a hospital, what a good cause, right?
Yeah.
And I want my tree to win.
All right, so tell me about Tiffany, tell me a little more about this contest.
So, it's just another little fundraiser that we have. This is my first year participating, so I'm actually anxious to see how competitive these trees are.
You're a rookie.
Yes, I am.
Yeah.
And so I do hear there might be a little war pulling going on to see which tree comes out the best. So again, this is just another opportunity to support the Boys and Girls Club. And if you didn't know, we're actually getting a new place for our Copper Basin unit. So we're excited about that and kind of gearing towards getting that going.
Great. All right, so Kelly, how can the public get involved in this?
So we've got a few table sales left. We do more table sales at the banquet instead of ticket sales for like Dancing with the Stars. So they can contact the club. They can call. What is that number? I don't know it off the top
They can
of my
call 423-331-7219. That is my cell phone, and I'll be able to get that information to
And we
them.
do have some single tickets left if anybody just wanted to come that way.
Okay, so when is the banquet's Tuesday night? Is that right?
It is Tuesday.
Where is it?
In our gymnasium in Benton.
Okay.
Like I
it's a
said,
big night every year.
It is. It is. And this really kind of kickstarts our Christmas with the kids.
Yeah.
So this really benefits us being able to help give them what they need for Christmas.
We're joined by Kelly Morgan and Tiffany Harris here on behalf of the Boys and Girls Clubs. And Tiffany, it really is. It's just Christmas is such an exciting time at the Boys and Girls Clubs. It's a great tradition, isn't it?
It absolutely is, and we're so thankful for everybody who partners that we're able to give our members a Christmas that some of them may never have.
That's right. That's right. Kelly, just a general update. You and I have been talking for years now about the club there in Benton, the Sutton Hooker unit. All of that's happening. Just give me a general update. How's it going over there?
Oh, it's going great. Like we, honestly, I could see in the near future trying to do a teen center. We have outgrown. Like the gym's great, and it comes in handy. But the more kids you take in, it just eventually keeps growing. So we still need more space with now looking at maybe hopefully a teen center in the future.
And Tiffany, I believe you're over in Meigs County. Is that right?
Well, I'm actually the area director. Yeah, so I'm over Meigs and the Polk County units.
So give me a general update about Meigs and Polk from your standpoint.
So absolutely. Both of them are, like Kelly said, they're growing. Our Polk County Sutton Hooker unit has seen 350 members this year, just since October. Wow. And then our Copper Basin unit, they are going on 85 members. And then Meigs County, we're pushing 250.
Wow.
So if all those were to come every day, that's what we're looking at. So absolutely, just growing, and we're so excited that we're able to continue to provide the services that we provide for the communities.
All right, Kelly, let's get the information about the banquet. If people are listening this morning which they're not, of course. But if they were to be, now, if they wanted tickets to the banquet, what do they need to do?
So you can find us on Facebook, Boys and Girls Club Sutton Hooker Unit. You can contact us through there. You can contact us through the club or with Tiffany's cell phone number.
423-331-7219.
And if it's okay, we had a couple of sponsors that have really went above and beyond to help make the banquet very special this year. I'd like to, if we can, just give a shout out to the Dardens and the Watsons.
And Copper Hill Industries.
And the Rotary Club. Yeah. The Rotary's been really great.
That's tremendous. Kelly Morgan, Tiffany Harris, you want something done? Call these ladies. They'll do it. I guarantee you. Get it done. Ladies, thanks so much. Great to see both of you. 7:26, and tell you what, we're going to come right back here. We do have a big traffic issue that we need to talk about, Bridget, and I'm going to send things over to you.
Okay, this Don Ledford Cleveland on-time traffic report is brought to you by Don Ledford in Cleveland. They are your exclusive home of Chevrolet, Buick, and GMC, located on North Lee Highway and anytime at donledford.com. Crews are working an accident on Spring Place Road. It's going to be just south of Keith Valley Road, and we understand that portion of the roadway is shut down there due to that accident. So we appreciate the text on that. Again, that's Spring Place Road, just south of Keith Valley Road, and actually just reopened. They text us back here, so we appreciate the update on that. But still in the cleanup stages there on that accident. As always, if you see a traffic problem, you can give us a call. The volunteer Ridipest mix line is 614-6499. You can also text us at that same number on the Cleveland State Cougar line. This traffic report is brought to you by Southland Finance. Exciting changes are happening at Southland Finance. They're still here to offer the same services they always have and so much more. You can call or stop by their Cleveland office, 950 25th Street at the corner of Peerless Road. Find out how Southland Finance is growing to serve you. We'll check your Mermaid Mattress Weather Center forecast coming up.
This news update brought to you by Cleveland Plywood Company, 2700 20th Street Northeast in Cleveland.
Shop local at Eller and Owens Furniture and Mattress. The Eller and Owens family.
I told my son to find me the nicest place to live in Cleveland. He said, Dad, there's only one place, and that's Garden Plaza. And I moved into the patio home. Everybody knows your name from day one, and there's something to do all day long if you want to participate in it. You cannot possibly be bored at Garden Plaza. It is just great, and their food is outstanding. It's out of this world. And I'm so happy I'm here. Garden Plaza is it for me.
Hi, my name is Everest, and I'm from Walker Valley High School. Vaping nicotine has become a serious issue in our schools. Over 40% of high school students have reported that they have used a vape, and the number is only rising. It's time to escape the vape.
Escape the Vape is a partnership to prevent teen vaping, presented by ATS The Bridge, Bradley County Schools, and Cleveland City Schools.
Are you a busy family? Direct Primary Care Associates has helped the Rogers family and how they do medicine.
Direct Primary Care Associates has been a great support to our family. It's taken the doctor's office experience from a nightmare to a dream. I'm able to come in with all three of my kids. I'm seen in a timely manner by really professional, wonderful people.
Yeah, Direct Primary Care has been great for us, whether it's a bump or a bruise or a gash on the arm, or whether it's a fever at night or a stomach ache. We're able to either text our doctors through the app and ask questions, or we're able to get an appointment relatively pretty quick and be able to be seen that same day or next day usually. And it's changed the way that we view medicine.
If you'd like to learn more about Direct Primary Care Associates, visit our website at directpca.com or call 423-650-4831.
Flavor like caramel, French vanilla, or plain for just $1 until 11 a.m. So that is available now at McDonald's.
All right, we're going to go back to traffic here, Bridget. We've got some problems out there. You know, I got to play your music because I'm in.
Thanks.
And I can't find it.
Oh, goodness.
Everyone's waiting. You just get started. What's going on?
So it's on the interstate I-75 southbound. It's going to be just past exit 25. So we are seeing a backup on the Langley Roofing traffic cameras here. We're not seeing where the accident is exactly, but we are seeing that there is a backup. I-75 southbound just past exit 25. So we appreciate the text on that as well. As always, if you see a traffic problem,
these
call
people
us.
are doing good.
They are here for me this morning. I love it.
Because, you're basically minor league as far as traffic goes.
Pretty
so
much.
We just need to hire these people.
I know. Very helpful.
We need to start. I guess we need to start paying you at some point.
Yeah, that'd be
All
nice.
right, what's up?
Call or text 614-6499.
Situation still happening at wherever it is?
Yes, Spring Place, just south of Keith Valley Road.
All right, very good. All right, let's come back now, 7:31, and we're going to we'll do a little traffic and weather together here as we go to the Mermaid Mattress Weather Center. Today's best mix and best variety, we are Mix 104.1.
Love your sleep with up to $800 savings on Tempur-Pedic and Stearns & Foster adjustable sleep sets at this area's best of the best mattress store, Mermaid Mattress.
Love your sleep. Man, that's the worst one he's done in 20 years.
At least there's some inflection there. He sounds good.
No inflection. Hey, hey, Lindsay McChesney, will you tell your dad he won't listen to me. To recut I can't even play it again because it's gone. I don't know how to find it.
I think it sounds good.
We heard that yesterday. I wasn't even awake yesterday, and it startled me. That's horrible. All right, come on.
For today, cloudy skies early in the day, and then we could see some sunshine later in the afternoon. Near record high temperatures today, a high of 80 and a low of 62 this evening. For tomorrow, cloudy early in the day, partly cloudy by afternoon, a high of 77 and a low of 56. And then on Saturday, mostly cloudy during the day with a high of 73. Your current Milligan Vane temperature is 63 degrees. Taking a look at the central heat and air radar, things are looking great out there.
This weather forecast is brought to you by Aubrey's of Cleveland. Aubrey's of Cleveland offers some of the most fresh and delicious food in East Tennessee. Stop in tonight for dinner or order online at aubreysrestaurant.com. Click the Cleveland location and order there.
Well, I know when Bridget stops breathing, I'm doing a good job. You're welcome, ladies and gentlemen. But I'll be doing that all day. All right, it is 7:33. Let's go inside the CHI Memorial Sports Desk. CHI Memorial, hello, human kindness. The Sports Report, sponsored by the Town Squire. Wondering if the Town Squire is your one-stop shop for menswear? The answer is yes. They've been outfitting men from head to toe for decades, offering everything from sharp business attire to laid-back casual looks. If you're updating your wardrobe for fall, now's the time to stop in the Town Squire and explore their selection of suits, sport coats, casual slacks, and more. Discover style, comfort, and great service all in one place. The Town Squire. Stewart Park Plaza, Keith Street, Cleveland, Tennessee. It's the CHI Memorial Sports Desk. CHI Memorial, hello, human kindness. Sports sponsored in part by the Town Squire. NFL Thursday Night Football tonight. Pretty good one, actually. Bengals playing better. They're going to play in Baltimore tonight against the Ravens, 8:15 on Amazon Prime. Are you ready? The TSSAA football playoffs, the state football playoffs, first round tomorrow night. By the way, all games begin at 7 o'clock Eastern or 7 o'clock local time. In 6A, Cleveland High School goes to Johnson City Science Hill tomorrow night. We'll have it, Mix 104.1. Also, on the Mix 104.1 app, free download, mymix1041.com. And Walker Valley at Lenore City in 5A. We made the announcement yesterday. We'll be on mixtv.tv for the first time. A football playoff on Mix TV. Looking forward to that. Shelton and I will be there. And, of course, if you want expert commentary, it's Andy Morris and Jacob Mason on 99.1 FM. So that's tomorrow night. Walker Valley at Lenore City. Looking forward to that. Also tomorrow night. In 5A, McMinn County will host Knoxville, Clinton. Polk County in 2A travels to Happy Valley. Meigs County in 3A will host Grundy County. In 3A, Matt Moody's McMinn Central Chargers will go to Sequatchie County tomorrow night. In the first round, 5A, Ray County goes to Oak Ridge. And then 5A first-time region champion East Hamilton, the Hurricanes, will host Knoxville Carnes. Baylor and McCallie both earned first-round byes in Division II AAA, their Division II AAA playoffs. Big night tomorrow night, and then we'll have Hardy's Friday Night Blitz after the games. Track the scores throughout the night at mymix1041.com at 7:36. Good morning.
At Wholesale Supply, we're more than just a plumbing,
Well, we like to think what makes Andrew Johnson make different is the way we work with our community and our customers. We also have a great staff with a lot of experience that we feel like can help you whatever your need is for banking. I love the community of it. Like I said, I was born and raised here. I've seen it grow, and I love our growth pattern. It's just a great place to live with friendly people that just make you feel at home.
Cleveland Tire is ready to help your auto any way it can. We're one of the largest providers of Bridgestone and Firestone tire dealers in the area. We sell all major brand tires. We have ASE certified mechanics on staff 6 days a week. We also have a commercial truck tire center that provides 24-hour roadside service and minor mechanical repairs on site. We have built our reputation on years of quality, affordable work and tires. We pride ourselves in customer satisfaction and great service. Cleveland Tire Center.
Attention shoppers, don't forget to ask our certified butchers for great recipe tips.
This is an authentic butcher shop, where meat is hand-cut in-store, beef is ground fresh daily, and expert advice from a certified butcher is always free of charge.
Free advice? That's what I call value. The quality I crave, the value I count on.
Nobody does food like Food City.
Want over-the-top selection and under-budget prices? Over 200 new Chrysler, Dodge, Jeeps, and Rams, all under budget. It's Jeep Adventure Days at Crown CDJR Cleveland. Get financing as low as 0% and discounts up to $12,000. Over 200 new Chrysler, Dodge, Jeeps, and Rams under budget. $12,000 off MSRP or 0% financing on new 2024 Jeep Grand Cherokees. Visit CrownChryslerDodgeJeep.com.
Mr. Worldwide.
Back. Ooh, you groovy, baby.
Good morning and welcome back. We are coasting into your Thursday. It's 5:12 and we're tracking out some cloud cover, a little bit of fog out there, but here's a look at your satellite radar. The heaviest rain into the Carolinas, down into South Georgia. Also a little additional rainfall along this boundary across portions of Arkansas and West Tennessee. But for us, we are dry. However, some of you picked up some pretty good rainfall yesterday. The cutoff was pretty sharp. So a lot of North Georgia and really Southeast Tennessee, that corner into Polk County and western North Carolina, didn't really pick up any rainfall, but here in Chattanooga we picked up anywhere from a quarter to a half of an inch in parts of the city. Parts of Marion County, nearly an inch into Jasper and South Pittsburgh, and across Jackson County, kind of the big winner from Scottsboro up 72 towards Bridgeport, and Stevenson picking up upwards of an inch to even an inch and a half of rainfall. So not everyone had rain yesterday, but those who did actually enjoyed it, and we got a little bit of rain in Red Bank as well. Can't confirm that, but as we take a look out the door, there were dense fog advisories in effect earlier. Those have been lifted, so the fog not quite as widespread as originally thought, but still going to be areas of reduced visibility out there, especially along the Cumberland Plateau. In fact, in Dayton right now, visibility right at 0, so still take it easy. You'll run in and out of fog, especially in those areas that picked up some rainfall yesterday, so I still encourage you to take it careful out there on this morning. Here's a look at your temperatures. 68 in Chattanooga, 63 in Cleveland, 61 in Blue Ridge, and 63 in Athens. Very warm for this time of the year. And look at this. As we continue into November, we are still talking about 80-degree heat here across the Tennessee Valley. 80 in Athens, 80 in Chattanooga, and 80 in Dayton. And again, with your forecast high being 80, looking at your average, which is 65, we're about 15 degrees above that mark. So unseasonably warm once again today. That's really been the story over the last 2 to 3 weeks. And that could continue for another week or maybe even week and a half. Now, there are signs that there could be a front coming coming in the next week and a half, especially towards the end of this period. But for now, at least in the short term, we're staying very warm. It will turn a little bit cooler Sunday with some of the rain chances, but that's just because of the rain. And by next week, we're still going to be in the lower 70s, which is above normal for this time of the year. But as we take a look at your futurecast, a lot of cloud cover throughout the morning, a little bit of fog, and then we start to break through some of that cloud cover. I think we'll actually see some sun today, especially afternoon and evening sunshine before the sun goes down, of course, before 6 p.m. Overnight, a little bit of cloud cover, but it looks like we'll be generally dry. And then for your Friday, things are looking pretty good with a mix of sun and clouds and a breeze out of the north. Humidity should drop a little bit as we get into your Friday. And then Friday evening, we're going to be nice and dry, which is certainly good news for those heading out to some Friday night football. Yeah, looking at your futurecast into the weekend, though, that's when we're going to have another round of rain potential. So although we're going to stay generally dry today and tomorrow, by the time we get into your Saturday, we'll have some rain during the evening. Better chance going to come in Sunday as we're going to be tracking out this front moving in from the west to the east. That's where we'll have the potential for some widespread rain. So if you have plans to be outdoors on Sunday, you might want to bring those in. I think we'll be generally okay during the daylight hours on Saturday, but that best chance.
Steve, thanks for asking.
Which is not possible according to doctors, but it's fine.
Well, another interesting fact that you know, do you play trivia? Steve, do you don't play trivia?
Do I play trivia? Bobby,
Yeah.
I invented trivia, okay?
Mm-hmm.
I would put my useless knowledge up against anybody. I mean, it's never going to help, but, yeah. All right, so what's up this morning? I'm interested in the markets because I understand they were pretty much on fire yesterday. Is that right?
Absolutely, yeah. They about 3% in one day across the board. So the Dow was up 1,500. It closed at 43,730. The S&P up 146. It closed at 5,929. And the Nasdaq up 544 points. It closed at 18,983. So large cap stocks were up about 3%. Small caps up 5%. So yeah, you had a big rally on Wall Street yesterday.
Bobby, what does that say to you? Obviously, they're responding to the presidential election, but what does that say to you as far as what Wall Street and their expectation that the business climate will probably pump up a little bit?
Well, that, and some may interpret that as, Trump may be good for big business and the super wealthy, and that's not necessarily what I see in the numbers here, because a lot of these companies, of course, we own in our 401ks and our IRAs and our investments, and so decreasing regulation, environments where business can thrive is going to be helpful for all of us. And so I think the sentiment is now. I talked with one investor yesterday, actually a client yesterday, and he's in the automotive supply chain business. And as a salesperson, he said the floodgates just opened yesterday. It was almost like companies were waiting to make orders until the election was over. Once it was over, they just started ordering left and right. And so he had a very busy day, and it just seemed like the floodgates opened. So a lot of uncertainty is now not uncertain any longer, and companies are making decisions, both on the small-scale companies and the large-scale companies. So, but this, too, will work itself out. See, the euphoria that we saw yesterday in the markets may be a little overstated. We may see some pullbacks later and just kind of a normal market environment. I'm not suggesting that now all of a sudden the stocks are going to go up 20% just because a Republican's president or Trump's president. But this stuff tends to work itself out. We've got a resilient economy. Yesterday was a good day. Back to you guys and see. I know it was a long answer to a short question.
Hey, Bridget, is he done? My Lord, I feel like I've been to a seminar.
That was great info. Thank you,
Bridget's over here making notes. That's fine. Bobby, how can people get a hold of you?
Give us a call for all your investment, retirement, and life insurance needs, 473-2215. Again, that's 473-2215, or you can stop by and see us at 2060 North Ocoee, right by the old Liner gas station. And, Steve, I'll close with this one last thought. Companies that are profitable, both on the small mom-and-pop startups and small companies, they produce jobs and opportunity for everybody.
You're a small pop, Steve.
Yes.
I'm actually asleep with my eyes open. Oh, my God, you're killing me. Get off my phone. It's over. Tell your mom and pop hello for me. What in the Lord's name is he doing? I got Tom Griscom, who led the Ronald Reagan Communications Department, on hold, and he's talking about mom and pop. Who cares? Good. I mean, I loved his first part of the answer, but can we shorten it by 2.5 hours?
Very informative.
We're not going to recover from this. All right.
There you go.
I love Bobby, but good Lord. That was rough. All right. Let's get let's.
Oh, maybe that's. Nope.
Tell him to try the other line. But I tell you what, we'll get a news update while we get that established. The Mix 1041 News Desk, brought to you by Logan Thompson Law, a tradition of legal and community service. That's Logan Thompson Law at LoganThompsonLaw.com. All right, in an update to a story we brought you yesterday, an emergency petition Tuesday filed to expedite the conservatorship action brought by the son of Life Care Centers of America CEO Forrest Preston, that is Aubrey Preston, as other executive members are now citing year-end obligations. Executives of the company, including Life Care CFO Steve Ziegler and Life Care President Todd Fletcher, say that Preston's son Aubrey should be appointed as his conservator on an emergency basis due to the critical and time-sensitive needs of Life Care and its affiliates. They claim in court filings that Forrest Preston is incapable of attending to his duties as CEO in his, quote, disabled status. There was a shooting on I-24 eastbound yesterday. Our news partners at Local 3 report the Chattanooga Police Department is investigating that fatal shooting. The shooter said he did it in self-defense. And the Center for Cosmetic Dentistry continues a wonderful tradition started by Dr. Ken Beard to honor veterans. They're going to have free dentistry for Veterans Day tomorrow, Friday, at the Center for Cosmetic Dentistry, 8 a.m. until 2 p.m. Veterans eligible for free services, cleanings, fillings, and extractions. Contact the Center for Cosmetic Dentistry for more information, 476-6541. Back with a great Tom Griscom here in about 10 seconds.
This news update is brought to you by Jim Rush Funeral and Cremation Services, serving families for more than 45 years. 2 locations, Wildwood and North Ocoee. JimRushFuneralHomes.com.
My friend Tom Griscom is the former director of President Reagan's Communications Department. He also went on, were you the publisher of the Times Free Press, Tom? Is that right?
The editor and publisher, yes.
Editor and publisher of the Chattanooga Times Free Press, and a man who I call on a lot of times when important things are happening. Tom, good morning.
Morning, Steve. Hope you are doing well this Thursday morning.
Well, I am. Well, Tom Griscom, I want to go to you. I just want to ask you generally your impressions of this presidential election and President Trump going back to the White House. What do you make of it?
Well, the first thing, Steve, I think we need to remind people is pollsters really they need to figure out what's going on. They've missed it a couple times in a row. We had this race being called as being razor thin, too close to call, and all that. And as the votes came in, what we saw was a big, Republican tide. The Senate changing hands, House still up for grabs right now, but it looks like there probably will be, more Republican members of the House, and of course President Trump going back into the White House. So it was, if you're a Republican, you'd sit back and say we had a pretty good night.
Tom Griscom. Tom, looking at the communication strategy of President Trump and his team, which I was reading the New York Times this morning, and they broke down that strategy, actually, and I, of course, always look forward to talking with you. But coming from your experience with President Reagan, who was known as the great communicator, what did you make of their communication strategy, which, in that Times article this morning, it was unique. I mean, it was kind of different, wasn't it?
Yeah, it absolutely. I mean, I think people need to remember, Steve, that after President Biden stepped down after that really terrible debate performance, Harris ran a campaign for about 4 months or so. So out of nowhere, and so you're sort of building something from the bottom up. And we also, I think, tended to forget that she really was running as an incumbent because President Biden was there in the White House, so he was the incumbent. You could not walk yourself away from it, and at times you got that feeling. But I think one of the more defining points for her was that question. I think it was on The View where she got asked, "Where would you differ with President Biden?" And and there's that just moment where she just froze. And I think right there's a recognition that you really are running as an incumbent, even though you were the vice president. The Trump piece was kind of interesting. I mean, I have to tell you, you go back and look at it. Some of the rhetoric was pretty harsh at times, but it's like building a mosaic. When you go back and sort of try to analyze it, you hope now that he's won, that we figure out and sort of sort through, what he really does care about and where he wants to move the country. But it was different. I mean, just put it that way. I mean, there were times where it was what I'd call stark realities. There was edges to it, but it clearly drove some distinctions. And one last thing I want to make is this: the issue of abortion, as we know, came up. It's a Supreme Court ruling. But back in the time when I was clearly much more involved in politics, we had what we called wedge issues. And I think the abortion issue, the ruling of the Supreme Court, was one of those wedge issues. And that was they were always designed to drive out a particular part of an electorate, but not as the overarching issue. And I think if we go back and look at, we'll find that issue was important with certain groups, clearly, but it was a wedge issue. It was not a defining issue.
We're joined by Tom Griscom. Tom, former President Reagan's former communications director, went on to, of course, lead the Chattanooga Times Free Press later on, and our dear friend Tom. So that's interesting you say that, because as we go back, it's funny to say, former President Trump and now President-elect Trump really hit on the issues that mattered apparently, and of course that AP exit polling that we get every 4 years at about 5:30, when you see the issues that really matter to people, it was. Now, democracy was number one. Democracy was number one. And let me just stop there, Tom, because I want to ask you about that. So, and folks don't know this, the Associated Press, of course, for over 100 years, really the defining news organization, not only here, but globally. The Associated Press comes out with these questions that they've polled 100,000 voters around the nation on Election Day. Democracy was number one. Now, inflation, or I should say the economy, was number two. It was about 50% democracy. The economy was right there, too. Abortion was 5, by the way. So what did democracy, because when I saw that, Tom, I thought, well, now that may be advantage Harris, but that meant something different to conservatives. Is that right, Tom? Democracy?
Yeah, it clearly did. And I think we need to spend some time, Steve, and I'm glad you brought this up, really deeper diving into particularly that one point, because I saw the same thing that you're talking about right now, and understand what people were saying. I think the democracy issue probably reaches into issues like immigration, things like this, about what it means to be an American, defining who we are. I don't think it means that we're excluding, but I think there's a lot of nuances in there that we need to look at. You hit the second point, though, because clearly next to that was the economy. And I go back to what James Carville said when Bill Clinton beat George Bush. It's the economy, stupid. That was what he said.
That's right.
And it was again. I mean, I'll give I'll sort of toss this in here. Some people may remember that when George H.W. Bush was running for re-election and he got beat by Bill Clinton, The economy had been sort of in a nosedive, and it was coming back there late in the re-election campaign, and that's why Carville said what he did. If you look at where we are today, the economy is clearly coming back. There's no doubt about it. But it's so, in my mind, was so similar to the Bush-Clinton time period where Clinton won because people did not feel like the economy was that good and that they were still concerned about, jobs and incomes and families and stuff like this. I think the same thing was here. I don't think there was ever a real, attempt, and I was a little bit surprised to say things are better. We're moving this way. Interest rates going down, things like that. Steve, it wasn't there. So the economy clearly was still there, with a lot of people feeling like they still cannot, do the basic things they would like to do. That the prices are too high, they couldn't buy a house. A mortgage rates were still at a certain point, even though they were moving in the right direction. So that to me was very similar to looking at the Bush-Clinton race, several years back.
We're joined by the great Tom Griscom, who wrote that famous, speaking of moments, who wrote that famous line that President Reagan uttered in front of the Berlin Wall, "Tear down this wall, Mr. Gorbachev." Tom, part of that where I was going with that really, part of that AP exit poll that comes out, that all the media just salivates for and looks forward to. Here's the stat. 70% of Americans felt like the United States was going in the wrong direction. Since 1980, I read this, since 1980, no incumbent presidential administration has ever won, since 1980, when that stat is over 50%. Tom Griscom, 70% said we were going in the wrong direction.
Right. I mean, right, Steve, you hit the nail on the head. You always had to look at right track, wrong direction. And that is, there's nothing to add to what you just laid out.
Well,
you're absolutely right. The majority of people in this country did not feel confident in where we were heading, and that also, to your point, I'll just say it signals a time for a change. Because look, not only the White House, but look at the two houses of Congress. This was a significant shift, and it is reflective of that point that we got to turn in a different direction. And that means different leadership.
Tom, final question. Think back for a second. Your friend and really your boss, President Ronald Reagan, known as a great communicator. What would he say about all of this and this election, and in your opinion, knowing him as you did?
Well, here's what I almost started the conversation this morning, Steve, by saying this, because this is what he would say. It's morning in America. And what that means is we get up, it's a new day, we're going to figure out where we're going, but it's morning. And morning is a start. And I think that's what President Reagan would have gotten up. Election's over, we got to figure out where we're going, but it is morning in America.
Tom,
and that's where I think we are.
Tom, you and I have talked an awful lot about this. I was heartened. I was very, very heartened and glad to see two things. Number one, apparently, and that's according to President Trump's communication advisors, that he and his opponent, Vice President Harris, had a very cordial phone call yesterday. Secondly, President Biden called President-elect Trump. And as tradition, you and I are both in the tradition, I am especially, that he invited President-elect Trump to the White House. That tradition in this country will continue. And so I was very glad to hear that. You know what? I really was.
I was too. And there were, Steve, I'm sure you heard the same things I did. People just fretting about, oh my gosh, what's going to happen here? We can't go through again what we did, 4 years ago, and just the specter of that happening. And it's almost like you heard this big sigh of relief, and you just hit it. That maybe now we've turned a corner. I hope we have, because there is the reason this country survives, the republic exists. And so what Senator Baker used to say is because we understand how you transfer power from one to the other, and we do it in a way without a lot of fanfare, a lot of angst. We do it because that's the way this government works.
I could talk to you. Go ahead, Tom.
No, I'm just going to say, Steve, I always enjoy talking with you and sharing some morning afters because that's what we're looking at. But I think we turned the corner here, meaning the election's over. Now let's figure out where the country goes.
I could talk to you all day. Tom Griscom, he was President Reagan's communications director. He is my friend. Tom, buddy, you hit it out of the my phone's lighting up like a Christmas tree over here. People loving you and what you're saying, buddy. Thank you so much.
Thanks, Steve. It's always a pleasure.
God bless you. Thank you, Tom.
See you. Bye-bye.
Oh, man.
What?
We're all in this office going to have to hear about this for weeks.
What? Hear what?
He was kind of bragging on you a little bit. And we're going to hear about it.
Let me tell you this. I love Tom Griscom. I mean, drips with knowledge and elegance and, I mean, just wonderful. And so this man, Tom Griscom, you think about the President Reagan's administration, and really, I didn't have time to get into it, but Howard Baker was Tom's mentor and dear friend, and he had worked for Howard, and that's how he got Howard Baker, of course, Senator Majority Leader Baker from Tennessee, was President Reagan's chief of staff, and so he installed, and President Reagan really did, but he installed Tom Griscom. I could talk to Tom all day long. He is just brilliant. He is brilliant. So anyway,
it's a great
all right. And apparently, so am I. Well, I know you didn't want to. I know you're over here. Bridget's over here rolling her eyes. By the way, hey, Fruit Loops, can we get a Bridget camera because she's rolling her eyes. Tom's being nice to me, as he is to everybody, and she's over here rolling her eyes. Can we get a camera on her the whole time?
Look, Bridget has to listen to it 24/7. I don't want to hear it.
Okay, whatever. Just show up in Lenore City tomorrow night. That's all I care about. All right, so got a check of the on-time traffic.
Okay, this Don Ledford Cleveland on-time traffic report brought to you by Don Ledford in Cleveland. They are your exclusive home of Chevrolet, Buick, and GMC, located on North Lee Highway, and anytime at donledford.com. We have no reports of any accidents this morning, and taking a look at the Langley roofing and traffic cameras, the interstate looking good as well. If you see a traffic problem, give us a call. The volunteer Ridipest mix line is 614-6499. You can also text us at that same number on the Cleveland State Cougar line. We'll check your Mermaid Mattress Weather Center forecast coming up.
This traffic report is brought to you by L&B Appliance, your one-stop appliance shop. Locally owned and operated, Durkee Road at Highway 64 in Cleveland. 423-339-3231.
This half hour of Mix Mornings is brought to you by Bradley Concrete and Lamb Con Ready Mix. With over 40 years
Ready? If you want cool lawyers in Southeast Tennessee to represent you, it's Logan Thompson. We're cool and we get results.
All right, let's do it again.
Yeah.
You get a yearly checkup. Shouldn't your air? With your local Lennox dealer, regular care equals perfect air. With technology you can touch, comfortable air you can feel, and savings you can see. Not just perfect air, perfect for you air.
Call Dale's Heating and Air to upgrade your air today.
Lennox, air is life. Make it perfect.
For over 47 years, Stewart Park Plaza, Cleveland.
Stewart Elementary School.
You're watching Mix Mornings on Mix TV. Here is your current Kia of Cleveland time. And your current temperature in Cleveland is brought to you by Milligan Vane.
Going on now. Buy select iCool and L&K mattress sets by Mermaid and receive a free adjustable base upgrade only at Mermaid Mattress.
For today, cloudy early in the day and then partly cloudy by afternoon. Near record high temperatures today, a high of 80 and a low of 62 this evening. For tomorrow, cloudy early in the day, partly cloudy later, a high of 78 and a low of 56. And then on Saturday, we'll have mostly cloudy skies with a high of 74. Your current Milligan Vane temperature is 64 degrees. Taking a look at the central heat and air radar, things are looking great out there. This weather forecast is brought to you by the Center for Cosmetic Dentistry, Dr. Ken Beard, Dr. Brian Beard, and Dr. Baylor Terrell. Call them at 423-476-6541 or visit them online at centerforcosmeticdentistry.com.
Broadcasting from the Kia of Cleveland studios. This is your home for the best mix, the best variety, and all the important information you need. Download the Mix 1041 app at mymix1041.com. The top of the hour is presented by Best Buy Metals, making the top of your house the best it can be. Visit bestbuymetalroofing.com.
The best mix, the best variety. WCLE, Calhoun, Cleveland, Athens.
Fox News is next, presented by Capital Tire Service in downtown Cleveland.
Fox News, I'm Lillian Wu. Republicans are closing in on control of both houses of Congress, defending their narrowest House majority in decades and taking the Senate majority.
We're watching Pennsylvania's Senate race, which is still too close to call. Republican Dave McCormick leading incumbent Democratic Senator Bob Casey by less than half a point, about 30,000 votes at this rate. An automatic recount does hit, according to Commonwealth law here in Pennsylvania.
Fox's Brian Yennis in Philadelphia. President Biden will address the nation this morning at 11 Eastern, his first public appearance since Donald Trump won the election. And Israel's new defense minister takes office today.
Israel Katz is the country's former foreign minister, and he'll be replacing Yoav Gallant, the man that Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu fired.
Fox's Trey Yingst in Tel Aviv. America's listening to Fox News.
The Mix 1041 News Desk, brought to you by Logan Thompson Law, a tradition of legal and community service. That's Logan Thompson Law at LoganThompsonLaw.com. Local and state news from the Logan Thompson Law News Desk. Good morning, everyone. You are listening to Mix 1041, watching us on MixTV.tv. As we say good morning from the Logan Thompson Law News Desk, visit LoganThompsonLaw.com. And in a follow-up to a story we brought you on Wednesday, an emergency petition on Tuesday was filed to expedite the conservatorship action brought by the son of Life Care Centers of America's CEO, Forrest Preston, as other executive members now cited year-end obligations. Executives of the company say that Preston's son, Aubrey Preston, should be appointed as his conservator on an emergency basis due to the critical and time-sensitive needs of Life Care and its affiliates. They claim in court filings that Forrest Preston is incapable of attending to his duties as CEO and his, quote, disabled status, end quote. Life Care CFO Steve Ziegler said in the filings, quote, Forrest is often the sole decision maker for essential business decisions or sole authorized signatory for essential documents, end quote. A new court date of November 12th was set to hear the emergency request, while a hearing on the original petition was scheduled for mid-January. Life Care President Todd Fletcher also submitted a statement in the court filing saying, quote, Forrest's extended absences have occurred even when pivotal action items were required of him, including failure to timely execute loan documents that almost caused the default of an over $100 million loan on one occasion, end quote. Significant business decisions on the immediate horizon for Life Care include loan renewal documents and vote equity shares to guide the business's direction according to the court documents. And as we reported yesterday, Aubrey Preston says his father may be a potential flight risk because he claims that Forrest's wife, Kim Preston, asked an employee of Life Care to begin the process of renewing a passport for Forrest Preston. Also in our news this morning, the Center for Cosmetic Dentistry in Cleveland will hold their annual free dentistry for Veterans Day tomorrow, Friday, November 8th, 8 a.m. until 2 p.m. Veterans eligible for free services, including cleanings, fillings, and extractions. Dr. Ken Beard. You know, Bridget, I know this was Judy's idea. Judy Beard, I know this was you. Yeah. But we'll give Ken and Judy.
Yes.
How about it?
That's right.
Started the event in 2010. Said it's a way to honor veterans for their service. Staff members volunteer their time to make this event possible. We love the Beards and the Center for Cosmetic Dentistry. Dr. Baylor Terrell now.
That's right.
Dr. Brian Beard. You think Brian will be there?
Yes,
Maybe?
of course. Yes.
He's in mourning about Michigan. I don't know. I know who won't be there. Blake Beard. Blake sent me such terrible texts on election night, I can't even make it up.
Good.
Randy Bonner's here, and you talk about big events. Safety Fest 2024. We are back on and ready to go, Randy.
We're ready. This was first scheduled for the weekend of Hurricane Helene. We didn't know that was going to happen, but now we have this event coming up this Saturday at First Baptist Cleveland, and so we're really blessed and fortunate to have a great community partnership coming together. Our Bradley County Sheriff's Office and our Cleveland Police Department and Fire Department, Rescue, ATS The Bridge, a lot of other nonprofits and organizations that are coming together to provide this great community partnership safety event for families and for individuals.
So it's, of course, sponsored by the 24/7 Movement, which you are the executive director. And so Saturday, 9 to 1 at First Baptist Cleveland. Tell us what's going to be happening there, Randy.
Yeah, so we're going to have car seat inspections and installation station. We'll help people know the best way to get their child in and out of a car seat, get them securely seatbelt in, and then also make sure that everything is safe around that car seat. We'll check car seats to see if they're still in date. They have about an average of an 8-year lifespan. And so it's not good to keep handing them down from one family member to the next, but it's really important to keep those things up to date and new. We'll be doing Car Fit for seniors. And we'll help those drivers that are a little bit older in life get the most comfortable fit behind the wheel, and they'll check all the safety features, including their rear view, side view mirrors, their steering wheel, their seat height, all that positioning, and they'll even replace their windshield wipers for free if they need to be replaced. They'll check their tires. It's just a great thing. I wish this was around years ago because it would have helped my family and my parents feel more comfortable and safe behind the wheel. So I encourage people, take advantage of these things that are happening this Saturday. A lot of other great activities as well that are taking place.
I understand we're joined by Randy Bonner with the 24/7 Movement Safety Fest this Saturday. Huge event, 9 to 1 at First Baptist Cleveland. But I know there's some food involved, some refreshments, that sort of thing.
Yeah, it's going to be free food. So we have some great sponsors like Coca-Cola and Mayfields and ATS The Bridge that are providing us some food product, and there's just going to be a lot of great stuff happening. Pedal cars for the little ones to drive around the parking lot, and we'll have tractor trailers, we'll have fire trucks, we'll have an ambulance, police cars you can kind of hop inside and tour, and we'll have free pumpkin painting and face painting, and if a family comes and they actually have a need for a car seat, we're going to help them. We have a car seat assistance program happening this Saturday, but and there's also a huge classic car show.
Yes.
Vintage cars, hot rods, you name it, they're going to be there. It's just going to be a huge event. Our friends at White Oak Ministries are sponsoring the car show, so we're excited about all the things that are happening this Saturday.
Yeah, this Saturday, 9 to 1 at First Baptist. We're joined by Randy Bonner. The 24/7 Movement, of course, goes back to the Dillard family, and I know that the late Brittany Dillard, who sadly lost her life in that Christmas night crash of 2022 with her husband, but I know that she was very big on car seat safety. You've told me that she was actually in the planning stages for an initiative.
She was. Brittany had passion about making sure that her boys were safe in that vehicle. And so one of the reasons they're with us today, by God's grace and by the passion that Brittany had, to make sure that they were in the proper car seats. that they were installed properly and they were buckled in. And parents always want to try to give in because of their children just going on and on and on about, I don't want to have this in my car seat. They just try to get away from how it really should be. Well, she was passionate about making sure they were in there the right way, and it saved their lives. If you look at the car, and it's going to be with us at some of the events that we do. It won't be here this Saturday, but it's like a cocoon in the back of that vehicle, and they were protected, and those car seats that they were in were held in place, and had they not be properly installed, those boys might not be with us today. So she was passionate about that.
Safety Fest 2024. Randy, give us that final reminder about this Saturday, if you will.
It is Saturday, November 9th, First Baptist Cleveland from 9 a.m. to 1 p.m. It'll be at the big front parking lot. We'll have also inflatables. We'll have a lot of other nonprofit booths that will be spreading some good word and having some neat activities for some of the children and for the families as well. All ages, come by and join us. And Steve, we've got another big event just right around the corner.
Please.
We've got a partnership with our Fellowship of Christian Athletes, FCA.
Yep.
And it's an event called Bat Cow. Buy a tree, change a life.
Oh, wow. Bat cow.
Bat cow.
I thought we were knocking cows over. I don't know. Man. Well, what the cows have done.
That's right. But from Black Friday, November 29th through December 13th, we're doing a big Christmas tree sale event at Green Acres every day except for Sunday. Special themed nights. We're actually going to have a Christmas Wonderland pathway of Christmas lights, a Christmas light extravaganza that people can come and just walk through.
That's cool.
And then hot chocolate. There'll be a little pit where you could roast marshmallows, and we'll have themed nights. We'll have choirs from churches and from the schools. There's a battle of the schools. There's going to be a battle of realtors. There's all these neat things we're doing just to get into the spirit of the Christmas season and to raise awareness, but also to raise funds for FCA and for the 24/7 movement.
When does that start again?
It's November 29th through December 13th at Green Acres every day from 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. Some great Christmas events happening.
Christmas trees at Green Acres. That is just wonderful.
Yes.
All right, Randy Bonner. It's, again, Safety Fest Saturday 9 to 1 at First Baptist. Randy, thanks so much.
Thank you, Steve.
All right, we'll be back in a moment.
Mark Shepard, Shelter Insurance, 2334 Keith Street, Cleveland. Call 423-339-8777.
It is Medicare Misty with the Medicare Minutes for 2025. The Medicare
ESPN Radio returns to Southeast Tennessee. ESPN Cleveland 101.3 FM is the new home of the Vols, Braves, Falcons, Bulldogs, and more of your favorite teams. Listen on air or at ESPNCleveland1013.com. ESPN Cleveland 101.3 FM.
What's your biggest investment? Probably your home. The roof over your head. If it's time to repair or replace your roof, the pros at Langley Roofing are here to help. See a loved roof? Chances are it's a Langley.
Sun is shining, it's a beautiful day. Wake up, sleepyhead, get up and play. Everything's yellow, it's a beautiful sight. Sunbeam showers makes everything right. Come on now, let's get away.
Make every day brighter with the sunny southern goodness of Mayfield Dairy.
Welcome to Mountain View Nissan Country, where automotive excellence is our top priority. At Mountain View Nissan, we take pride in offering you the finest selection of vehicles, perfectly suited for your adventurous spirit. From powerful SUVs ready to conquer any terrain to your everyday gas-friendly commuters, we have the perfect vehicle to match your lifestyle. This is Mountain View Nissan Country, where automotive dreams become reality. Visit one of our 3 locations in Dalton, Chattanooga, and Cleveland today, and let us take your driving experience to new peaks.
Thank you, Cleveland and Bradley County, for supporting Vendor Realty for the last 55 years. More than ever, we are ready and prepared to help our community be home. The real estate market is changing and evolving, and the Vendor Realty family is ready to help navigate today's market by providing professional, knowledgeable, and resourceful advisors to help your dream of calling someplace home. For all things real estate, be home with Vendor Realty, 425 25th Street, 423-472-2173, vendor-realty.com.
Right now, take up to 5 years, no interest finance.
Value meal. Choose either junior bacon cheeseburger, double stack, or crispy chicken. Whichever you pick will come with 4-piece nuggets, junior fry, and a small drink, all for just $5. That's the $5 biggie bag, available now at Wendy's.
Let's get a check of our Simmons Bank celebration list. What's happening?
Happy birthday to Justin Sims today. He is 33. This is Austin's brother-in-law. Also, Chris Young over at Health Markets is having a birthday today. Marshall Masingo also celebrating today. Joyce Shea is 91. That is from her family. Don and Darlene Akins, they are celebrating their 55th wedding anniversary today. And then Dale Dixon is having a birthday today. She is the administrative assistant to Circuit Court Clerk Gayla Miller, and that's from all of her sessions and circuit court girls at the courthouse.
I love Dale Dixon. Dale, good morning. Hope you have a great birthday.
All right, call in your birthdays and wedding anniversaries to us. We'll take those on the Volunteer Ritapest Mix line, 614-6499. You can also text us at that same number on the Cleveland State Cougar line. Go to our website, mymix1041.com, or download our free Mix 1041 app. It's the Simmons Bank celebration list at Simmons Bank. They are with you every step of the way. Call Jamie Kyle, 423-381-3429.
Today's best mix and best variety. We are Mix 1041. Let's go inside the Mermaid Mattress Weather Center with Roger Pickett.
Get ready for Black Friday at Mermaid
Kristen.
Mattress. Select purchases can earn you a Visa gift card of up to $1,000 to assist with your holiday shopping checklist.
All right, for today, unbelievable. This is November the 7th, 80 degrees today and tomorrow, with partially sunny conditions, lows in the mid-60s. Are you kidding me? Have a chance of rain Saturday afternoon, high 76.
This weather forecast is brought to you by Bradley Concrete and Lamcon Ready Mix, family-owned business serving Cleveland for over 40 years. Call them at 423-479-4541 or visit lamcon.us to find out more.
Independent Insulation Services is hiring experienced insulation installers. Call us at 423-716-3762. Now, back to the music.
Right now, take up to 5 years, no interest financing on Tempur-Pedic purchases. Only for a limited time this fall. Only at Mermaid Mattress, Chattanooga's favorite mattress store.
Your sleep, handmade, hand-delivered.
The greatest meal deal for your buck? Hardee's Original Bag. Just $5.99. Loaded with your choice of 2 full-size favorites, plus fries and a drink. All for just $5.99. Hardee's. Goodness in the making.
Imagine a truck that doesn't just own the road, it dominates it. It's not just about the destination. It's about the journey. And our new GMC Sierra is elevating every moment of that journey for me. It's not just a truck. It's a lifestyle. Don Ledford didn't just sell me a truck. They saw the lifestyle I wanted, and they found me that truck.
I'm Brew McCoy, your favorite Tennessee wide receiver. In the world of football, precision is everything. Every pass, every catch. But what about when it comes to protecting your home? Best Buy Metals can manufacture a custom-fitted roof that will protect your home for a lifetime. Best of all, it can be manufactured the same or next day. Call or visit a Best Buy Metal showroom or drop by bestbuymetalroofing.com to get a quote today. Best Buy Metals, roofing that lasts.
Shopping for a great deal on a car or truck? Know this. Cleveland Ford is loaded with vehicles, over 230 in stock, all discounted. I'm talking saving up to $7,500 on new F-Series trucks and Mustang Mach-E. We have financing as low as 0% on Edge and 1.9% for 72 months on new F-150s. And as always, you get a lifetime powertrain warranty and complimentary service when you buy from us. So hurry to Cleveland Ford today because this sale ends soon, or shop us at clevelandford.com.
ESPN Radio returns to Southeast Tennessee. ESPN Cleveland 101.3 FM is the new home of the Vols, Braves, Falcons, Bulldogs, and more of your favorite teams. Listen on air or at ESPNCleveland1013.com. ESPN Cleveland 101.3 FM.
What's your biggest investment? Probably your home. The roof over your head. If it's time to repair or replace your roof, the pros at Langley Roofing are here to help. See a loved roof? Chances are it's a Langley.
I told my son to find me the nicest place to live in Cleveland. He said, Dad, there's only one place, and that's Garden Plaza. And I moved into the patio home. Everybody knows your name from day one, and there's something to do all day long if you want to participate in it. You cannot possibly be bored at Garden Plaza. It is just great, and their food is outstanding. It's out of this world. And I'm so happy I'm here. Garden Plaza is it for me.
Did you know that 6,100 students under the age of 18 vape for their very first time every day? It's time to make a change. Escape the vape.
Escape the Vape is a partnership to prevent teen vaping, presented by ATS The Bridge, Bradley County Schools, and Cleveland City Schools.
.tv. And Bridget, we've just been contacted by the Lynn Jones Foundation. So, hey, here's an example of why you always need to listen. I know it's tough, or need to watch us. Well, watching's especially tough.
Yes.
But, so we've got a little breaking contest news here. I believe you got a call from Stephen Shelton, is that right?
Yes, that's right.
Shelton.
So, the Lynn Jones Foundation has 4 tickets to the Lady Vols tonight. They're playing UT Martin at 6:30. These tickets are second row.
Oh, man.
Second row tickets, 4 tickets up for grabs from the Lynn Jones Foundation to the Lady Vols basketball game tonight.
Wow.
Yes.
All right, so thanks, Shelton. Well, if it was just Shelton, I wouldn't believe it. But because it's Lynn Jones, I do believe it. So good morning, Lynn. Thank you, buddy, and thanks for what you do for our community, buddy. All right, here's what we're going to do. So these are very special tickets. Now, it is tonight. So who are they playing, UT Martin?
UT Martin at 6:30.
Dr. Kahn's brother, Bruce, used to be president of UT Martin years ago. And at 6:30 at right. Food City Center, Neyland, or Food City Thompson Bowling. All right. Call or text. We'll give you till 9. I know it's a quick turnaround here. Of course, Shelton, you probably couldn't go or something. But anyway, second row. Second row. Boy, I tell you, if you're a Lady Vols fan, how many tickets?
Yeah, 4 tickets.
4 tickets? Mm-hmm. Boy, I tell you, if I had a little daughter or granddaughter played basketball or something like that, it could be anybody, but I'd be all over this. 423-614-6499. We'll give it till 9 o'clock. 423-614-6499. Lynn Jones Foundation giving away 4 tickets on the second row tonight, 6:30. To see the Lady Volunteers. What a wonderful opportunity. Call or text. Call the Volunteer Red Pest Mix line or text the Cleveland State Cougar text line, 423-614-6499. We will give these away at 9 a.m. Sports around the corner. My buddy Bailey Jones is here from the Diving Mouse and the Village Bake Shop and all that. We got a lot of stuff. He got a big event coming up that he's going to tell you about. All that coming up.
This is John Davis, the trade-in man for Kia Cleveland on South Lee Highway with great news for...
I love the Cleveland community because I think it's a very warm place to live. It's just a very friendly community, and you don't necessarily have to be born here to fit in. There's a lot of folks that move here and they fall in love with it. I feel like we make our customers feel valued by the way we treat them. We're very welcoming here. We get to know them. We learn their names. We learn their goals, and we try to meet all their financial needs, not just do one transaction with them.
Welcome to Infinity of Chattanooga with an expansive inventory of new, used, and certified pre-owned Infinity products. Make sure Infinity of Chattanooga is on your list of places to shop when it's time for your next vehicle. Sporty coupes, comfortable sedans, and spacious SUVs. Infinity of Chattanooga has it all. Shop online at infinityofchattanooga.com or take a test drive at Infinity of Chattanooga, just off I-75 at the Lee Highway exit.
Check brought to you by the Logan Thompson Law Firm, LoganThompsonLaw.com. A follow-up to a story we brought you yesterday. An emergency petition was filed on Tuesday to expedite the conservatorship action brought by Aubrey Preston, son of Life Care Centers of America's CEO and founder Forrest Preston, as other executive members cited year-end obligations. Executives of the company say that Aubrey Preston, Forrest's son, said he should be, executives say that Aubrey should be appointed as his conservator on an emergency basis. due to the critical and time-sensitive needs of Life Care and its affiliates. They claim in court filings that Forrest Preston is incapable of attending to his duties as CEO in his, quote, disabled status. The executives quoted in the court filings, Life Care CFO, Steve Ziegler, and Life Care President Todd Fletcher. As we reported yesterday, Aubrey Preston said his father could be a potential flight risk in these court documents because he claims that Forrest Preston's wife, Kim, has asked an employee of Life Care to begin the process of renewing a passport for Forrest Preston. That was a shooting on I-24 eastbound. Shooter claimed self-defense, being reported by Local 3. And police arrived to find a man with life-threatening injuries. The man was later pronounced dead at a Chattanooga hospital. And the Center for Cosmetic Dentistry will have their annual free dentistry for Veterans Day tomorrow, Friday, 8 a.m. until 2 p.m. So Center for Cosmetic Dentistry, Drs. Ken and Brian Beard, Dr. Baylor Terrell, and, of course, their wonderful staff. If you want more information, veterans are going to get free cleanings, fillings, and extractions. Center for Cosmetic Dentistry. Call them, 423-476-6541. 476-6541.
This news update is brought to you by Wright Pediatric Dentistry, now open in Cleveland on Paul Huff Parkway behind McAllister's, accepting new patients. Call Wright Pediatric Dentistry at 423-910-3055.
Well, Bridget, you've got a very fun live broadcast at Zaxby's later today.
That's right. I'll be at Zaxby's on Stewart Road coming up this evening. It's a spirit night for Walker Valley High School. They're going to have a pep rally and a wing eating contest. This is all gearing up for their big playoff game coming up tomorrow evening. So 10% of sales will benefit Walker Valley High School. So it's with our friends at Zaxby's on Stewart Road this evening. This event happening from 6 to 8 tonight. So we hope to see you all out there. And let's get a check of traffic here. This Don Ledford Cleveland on-time traffic report is brought to you by Don Ledford in Cleveland. They are your exclusive home of Chevrolet, Buick, and GMC, located on North Lee Highway, and anytime at donledford.com. We have no reports of any accidents this morning, and taking a look at the Langley Roofing traffic cameras, the interstate is looking great as well. If you see a traffic problem, give us a call. The volunteer Ridipest mix line is 614-6499. You can also text us at that same number on the Cleveland State Cougar line. We'll check your Mermaid Mattress Weather Center forecast coming up.
This traffic report is brought to you by Drain Right Guttering. Call them at 423-472-7018. Online at drainrightguttering.com. The go-to gutter guys.
Planning a wedding, prom, or special event? The Town Squire has you covered with their tuxedo rentals. Choose from timeless classics or trendy slim fit options.
Ready? If you want cool lawyers in Southeast Tennessee to represent you, it's Logan Thompson. We're cool and we get results.
All right, let's do it again.
Yeah.
ESPN Radio returns to Southeast Tennessee. ESPN Cleveland 101.3 FM is the new home of the Vols, Braves, Falcons, Bulldogs, and more of your favorite teams. Listen on air or at ESPNCleveland1013.com. ESPN Cleveland 101.3 FM.
Hi, my name is Addison and I am from Bradley Central. Vaping nicotine has become a serious issue in our schools. Over 40% of high school students have reported that they have used a vape, and the number is only rising. It's time to escape the vape.
Escape the Vape is a partnership to prevent teen vaping, presented by ATS The Bridge, Bradley County Schools, and Cleveland City Schools.
Welcome to Mountain View Nissan Country, where automotive excellence is our top priority. At Mountain View Nissan, we take pride in offering you the finest selection of vehicles, perfectly suited for your adventurous spirit. From powerful SUVs ready to conquer any terrain to your everyday gas-friendly commuters, we have the perfect vehicle to match your lifestyle. This is Mountain View Nissan Country, where automotive dreams become reality. Visit one of our 3 locations in Dalton, Chattanooga, and Cleveland today, and let us take your driving experience to new peaks.
Right now, take up to 5 years no interest financing on Tempur-Pedic purchases. Only for a limited time this fall. Only at Mermaid Mattress, Chattanooga's favorite mattress store.
Your sleep, handmade, hand-delivered.
So loud.
Tennessee Valley weather.
All right, don't forget 8:34, that big announcement. This is why people, Bridget, have to listen or watch just anytime. Never know what's going to happen. Len Jones Foundation. Len Jones, thank you very much. Shelton, call us, said, hey, give away 4 Lady Vols tickets for tonight, 6:30. Lady Vols, UT Martin. These are second-row seats at Food City Center, Thompson Bowling tonight. If you want to win those, we're going to give these away at 9 o'clock. Call or text 423-614-6499. Inside the Mermaid Mattress Weather Center with, I think, Roger Pickett's trying to win, I understand. Roger, you can't win. It ain't happening, buddy.
Need a better mattress at a better price? Come to Mermaid Mattress today.
Hey, it's Josh with exciting news from Wholesale
Specials.
For today, cloudy skies early in the day, then partly cloudy by afternoon. Near record high temperatures today, a high of 80 and a low of 62 this evening. For tomorrow, cloudy early in the day, partly cloudy by afternoon, a high of 78 and a low of 56. And then on Saturday, mostly cloudy during the day with a high of 74. Your current Milligan vane temperature is 65 degrees. And taking a look at the central heat and air radar, things are looking great out there.
This weather forecast is brought to you by Life Care Center of Cleveland, celebrating more than 45 years of serving the needs of this aging community. Life Care Center of Cleveland.
All right, so Bailey Jones is here. Bailey, you want to sit in on sports a little bit here with me?
Sure.
Micah Smith is here. Micah, how are you?
I'm great. How are you?
Great to see both of you. And we're going to talk about a big event. But first, sports. And we've got, let me see here. Well, I don't know. We got NFL Thursday Night Football tonight, which is going to be a pretty good one, actually. Bengals and the Ravens. Bengals playing better.
Yeah, I got Derrick Henry up there at the for the Ravens in the back. They got a lot of talent back there.
Tell you, they're good. I mean, they are really, really good. Joe Burrow, a little slow start this year with the Bengals, but anyway, that's tonight, 8:15 on Amazon Prime. Now, you were talking about Bronny James, is that right?
That is correct.
How's that going?
Well, Dalton Connect, this Tennessee native here, is outshining him, which is always good to see. But you never know. You know, he's the first person that's ever had a post-game interview with 0 points, 0 rebounds, and 0 assists. So
you and I could do that.
Yeah.
Also, hey, let's get into what's going to happen tomorrow night. It's the first round of the TSSAA State Football Playoffs. Cleveland High School will go to Johnson City Science Hill tomorrow night, Bailey, at 7 o'clock Eastern Time. We'll have it here, Mix 104.1. And also on our Mix app. You know, that's always a tough matchup up there.
Yeah, up there in Johnson City. That's going to be Science Hill. You know, it's a big school. It's a lot of fun, but, you know, I think Ty Guard's got the guys ready to go, and we're going to surpass them and on to the next. But, you know, this one's in front of us, so let's go ahead and win this, and we'll worry about the next game.
Absolutely. Micah, I believe, are you a Cleveland High alum?
I am. Yes,
Cleveland
I
High
am.
School, so,
1989.
89, and your dad, Bedford Smith, taught both Bailey and I Spanish. But you got a Costa Rica trip out of it, didn't you?
I did, and I got no Spanish.
Also, tomorrow night, Walker Valley will go to Lenore City in 5A. We'll have that on WCLE 99.1 FM, also the Mix app, and for the first time, we will have a high school football playoff game on MixTV.tv tomorrow night. Bailey, your father helped me name MixTV.tv. That was his idea, and he said Heartline is too complicated. We had it before, and anyway, it was a big deal. But guys, you have such an excellent event coming up on Saturday. Bailey, the second annual Foam of the Brave. Tell me about it.
Yeah, so we're it's in the Village Green Town Center right there at the Diving Mouse, and it's to help raise money for the veterans. And I'll let Micah speak a little bit more about that.
Yeah, so Foam of the Brave, we started that last year just to provide something different in Cleveland for veterans on or about Veterans Day, usually the closest Saturday to Veterans Day. And basically what it is, it's an afternoon of fellowship and celebration, and we have some breweries that'll be showing up, and it's basically a beer sampling and live music. So.
And Micah, it's all net proceeds are going to go toward supporting veterans and who serve to heal, transition, grow, and thrive. This is Friends of the Troops. Tell me about that, Micah, if you will.
So Friends of the Troops is based out of Tennessee here, and this year our proceeds are going to go to help veteran victims of Hurricane Helene.
Oh, wow.
So we try to keep the proceeds in the state of Tennessee and make sure that our own veterans are taken care of in our backyard.
It's second annual Foam of the Brave. It's going to be happening, Bailey, at the Diving Mouse at the Village Green. In case folks are new to the community, don't know about the Diving Mouse, tell us about it.
Yeah, so the Diving Mouse is just a little dive bar that's been there serving the community with spirits and music, and just right there in the Village Green Town Center. It's all pretty much open air, and it's just, it's a good little vibe. And we have opportunities like this to have live music on our outdoor stage, help the veterans. You get a little beer cup, and you can walk around, and we have a beer garden. If you've ever been in the Village, there's actually a garden in there, and
yeah, really.
It's very pretty, and you'll be in a beer garden with all these different breweries from here and around, and sampling their tasty brew. And
you're going to have live music, is that right?
That is correct. We got Analog Empire.
Mm-hmm.
It's another spin-off of a band, and these guys are just local, and they're great.
When can people come to the Diving Mouse? And I know that live music scene's really, really cool down there.
Yeah, so we're open every Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. That's all we're open. So it's live music every night. Every time you walk in there, there's live music. There's people that are performing. So it's just a great music scene. And tonight's Thursday, which is our open mic. Just plug and play, and you can jam away.
I love it, Bailey. Second annual Foam of the Brave. Mike, anything you want to add here? I know it's, again, this Saturday, 1 to 5 now. People do need tickets, is that right?
Yes, they do. They need tickets. Right now, they're on sale for $45 per ticket. Mm-hmm. And that includes everything that's going to be provided there. Day of, if you wait till the day of, the prices go up $10, so it'll be $55 at the door.
How do they go ahead and get their tickets, Micah?
Go to our website, our Facebook page, Foam of the Brave, and you can register there to get your tickets online.
All right, it's a second annual Foam of the Brave, a Cleveland Veterans Day celebration and beer festival, the Diving Mouse at the Village Green. It is Saturday, 1 to 5, and looks like you got a lot of great sponsors and partners. Anybody want to thank here, Micah, before we go?
Yeah, obviously we couldn't pull this off. We don't have endless resources, so we want to give a shout-out to Ultimate Roofing and Republic Services. They're our main two sponsors, and they're the ones that are helping us make this happen.
Bailey, we're joined by Bailey Jones, our buddy Micah Smith. Now, the Village Bake Shop, the crown jewel of them all here. Bailey, you've brought a wonderful, here it is. What's happening in the Village?
Yeah, we got the whole assortment of donuts. We got some of your favorites. Even got the thumbprint cookies over here, and we want to make sure that y'all y'all keep that sweet tooth, fed, and y'all keep moving and grooving, and you stay in here longer, and you keep going. You do that sugar high.
You're the only one who says that. Hey, a memo to all the guests. Why don't you bring us some gifts? It'll go a lot better for you, okay? Very good. Bailey Jones, Micah Smith. Man, this is a great event. I love what you're doing.
Yeah, well, thank you so much. And again, 100% of all these proceeds go straight to the veterans. No one keeps any of it. So come on down to the Foam of the Brave this Saturday, November 9th, 1 to 5 p.m. at the Diving Mouse in the Village Green Town Center, and enjoy and celebrate the veterans and have a good time.
And if you like live music, Thursday, Friday, Saturday night down at the Diving Mouse at the Village Green. And some of you new people to Cleveland, a lot of we get people every week moving here. Head down there to the Village Green overall, and then, of course, the Diving Mouse and the Village and Bake Shop, all that, just wonderful. Micah, tell your parents I said hello.
I will.
Bailey, tell your parents. I think your dad's probably watching, but tell your parents I said hello.
I will.
Okay, thanks. See you guys.
All right,
have a great day.
Thank you. Have a good day.
Foam of the Brave, Saturday, 1 to 5 at the Village. Back in a moment. Solutions Finance of Tennessee, your hometown lender. Locally owned and operated. Loans for used cars, motorcycles, ATVs, home improvement, furniture and appliance purchases, and other worthwhile purpose. Solutions Finance. Keith Street, phone 339-6772.
CHI Memorial's Breathe Easy is a mobile coach providing low-dose CT scan, Hey, it's Josh with exciting news from Wholesale Supply. I want to introduce you to Piper's Picks, now available in our Chattanooga, Cleveland, and Dalton markets. Thanks to our partnership with Piper Strummett and our friends at Progress Lighting, Piper's Picks brings you the latest trends and styles in decorative lighting. Browse our curated selection in our showrooms and make lighting your project easier than ever. Visit Wholesale Supply today and discover Piper's Picks, where style meets innovation. To find out more information and a location near you, visit wholesalesupply.us for more.
Cleveland Tire is ready to help your auto any way it can. We're one of the largest providers of Goodyear brand tires in the area. We sell all major brand tires. We have ASE certified mechanics on staff 6 days a week. We also have a commercial truck tire center that provides 24-hour roadside service and minor mechanical repairs on site. We have built our reputation on years of quality, affordable work, and tires. We pride ourselves in customer satisfaction and great service. Cleveland Tire Center.
Attention shoppers, don't forget to ask our certified butchers for great recipe tips.
This is an authentic butcher shop, where meat is hand-cut in-store, beef is ground fresh daily, and expert advice from a certified butcher is always free of charge.
Free advice? That's what I call value. The quality I crave, the value I count on.
Nobody does food like Food City.
Want over-the-top selection and under-budget prices? Over 200 new Chrysler, Dodge, Jeeps, and Rams, all under budget. It's Jeep Adventure Days at Crown CDJR Cleveland. Get financing as low as 0% and discounts up to $12,000. Over 200 new Chrysler, Dodge, Jeeps, and Rams under budget. $12,000 off MSRP or 0% financing on new 2024 Jeep Grand Cherokees. Visit CrownChryslerDodgeJeep.com.
Yeah, they're going to need to call Logan Thompson.
Give me Logan Thompson.
Logan Thompson.
I'm going to need Logan Thompson. Logan Thompson. Logan Thompson. Don't worry, dear. We have Logan Thompson. I got to call Logan Thompson.
Logan Thompson!
If you want cool lawyers in Southeast Tennessee to represent you, it's Logan Thompson. We're cool and we get results.
All right, let's do it again.
Yeah.
My dad says our new Linux system saves energy.
Well, saving energy means saving money.
A lot of money?
Yep.
Time for a raise in my allowance.
Savings year after year.
A big raise.
Call today for perfect air you can feel in your home and savings you can feel in your wallet.
Lennox. Air is life. Make it perfect.
Call Dale's Heating and Air today.
I'm Brew McCoy, your favorite Tennessee wide receiver. In the world of football, precision is everything. Every pass, every catch. But what about when it comes to protecting your home? Best Buy Metals can manufacture a custom-fitted roof that will protect your home for a lifetime. Best of all, it can be manufactured the same or next day. Call or visit a Best Buy Metal showroom or drop by bestbuymetalroofing.com to get a quote today. Best Buy Metals, roofing that lasts.
Shopping for a great deal on a car or truck? Know this. Cleveland Ford is loaded with vehicles, over 230 in stock, all discounted. I'm talking saving up to $7,500 on new F-Series trucks and Mustang Mach-E. We have financing as low as 0% on Edge and 1.9% for 72 months on new F-150s. And as always, you get a lifetime powertrain warranty and complimentary service when you buy from us. So hurry to Cleveland Ford today because this sale ends soon, or shop us at clevelandford.com.
ESPN Radio returns to Southeast Tennessee. ESPN Cleveland 101.3 FM is the new home of the Vols, Braves, Falcons, Bulldogs, and more of your favorite teams. Listen on air or at ESPNCleveland1013.com. ESPN Cleveland 101.3 FM.
What's your biggest investment? Probably your home. The roof over your head. If it's time to repair or replace your roof, the pros at Langley Roofing are here to help. See a loved roof? Chances are it's a Langley.
This Medical Minute is brought to you by the Vascular Institute and Vein Clinic. October is Stroke Awareness Month. Did you know that peripheral artery disease increases your risk for stroke? At the Vascular Institute of Chattanooga, they specialize in diagnosing and treating PAD to reduce your risk for stroke and other serious conditions. A simple health guard screening can provide answers. What are the signs of stroke you shouldn't ignore? Think fast. Face. Is there facial movement only on one side? Arms. Does one arm not raise normally? Speech. Is there a presence of slurred speech? And time. If answered yes to the other questions, dial 911. This October, take action. Call the Vascular Institute of Chattanooga at 423-602-2750 or visit vascularinstituteofchattanooga.com and let them help protect your future. VIC is the only vascular practice that welcomes self-referrals, offers timely appointments, and has 5 convenient locations.
Maybe it began with a little girl following.
Yeah, buddy.
I'm good, guys. Good morning. How are y'all?
Good morning. We're doing great, and I know we're going to talk about what's happening tomorrow in a second, but just overall, what's happening at Jacinto's Auto Sales?
A lot of inventory coming in. We're selling a lot of cars. We have usually 30 to 40 cars a week, that's moving around and coming in, coming out. Like I said, it's a good time at Jacinto's. We have a financing department now created and easy financing in and out. Tons of lenders, just really good things happening at Jacinto's.
And so tomorrow, I know Bridget's going to be out there with you, Mix 10401. You got a big event happening.
Yeah, we're doing a Jacinto's. Kind of when I came in, we wanted to kind of ramp up the marketing, get the word out. We have a Day of Giving celebration that we're going to do, and you guys are going to be on spot with us. We're going to have free food catered between 2 and 4. Sergio's wife actually owns Encanto right here beside KFC, so they're going to cater in some free food if anybody wants to stop by. And then we have tons of prizes we're going to give away. So you don't have to be present to win. Just stop by. Hey, get you some free food. Enter the drawing if you want to test drive a car. Any of that stuff. But the prizes, we're talking big prizes: PS5s, TVs, laptops, iPads, $200 gift cards. It's just a big giveaway. So, and tomorrow too, the biggest special is any car on any of our lots, $500 off. You pick. We're going to knock $500 off the top.
My goodness.
So,
and what's the location? I know you got several locations.
So 710 South Lee Highway is where the event's going to take place. It's across from the old Crown Dodge building. But we have another lot, 1212 South Lee Highway, which is on down by Bradley Central High School. Then we got 402 Emmons Street, which is on the corner up on top of the hill. And then we have a lot off Chickamauga Road in Chattanooga. Wow. So, but like I said, you get there tomorrow and, there's a car you really want to see. We got a lot of moving parts. We can have them brought there. You give us 30 minutes. But like I said, any car, not just on that lot. If you see one on the website, if you buy a car from us tomorrow, $500 off.
Man, that is incredible. We're joined by our buddy Dusty Whitener. It's Jacinto's Auto Sales. Hello to my buddy Sergio. Admire what he's done. And you guys are just growing, man. It's just incredible. What a story,
Yeah, nearly, right now we're sitting at nearly 300 cars on 4 lots.
Wow.
So if you can't find something you want between 300 cars, you really don't want to buy a car.
What's the website, by the way?
It's JacintosAutos.com, and if you see any car on there, there's an Apply Now link. It sends all your information straight to me at the finance department, and like I said, we got a lot of lenders on hand. We look at your credit before I blast it out. So don't be afraid if you think, it's a used car lot. We have prime lenders that we can give you really good rates.
Yep.
So apply on there. It comes directly to me, and then we're pretty quick on getting you answers.
We're joined by our buddy Dusty Whitener, Jacinto's Auto Sales. All right, anything you want to add here before we go?
Just like I said, we just invite everybody out tomorrow. We're going to have a lot of fun, music. I think Sergio, now don't quote me on this, he wanted to get a mechanical bull on site. He was hoping you were coming, Steve. He wanted to see you on the bull.
I'll be there. Not on the bull, but I'll be there.
No, but in all honesty,
they
are trying to get a mechanical bull. So that's for the kids, fun. Just come out and check us out. Hey, you don't have to buy anything. We just come get some free food.
Yeah, and I know you want to meet the people, and a lot of it. And look, you've been in business a long time. You personally And so you'd like to see a lot of your old friends come out.
Yeah, and I mean, it's something, if you're not in the car market today, that's fine. I mean, just meet and greet, get some food, meet us, see what you're dealing with. And, hey, a year and a half down the road, you're in the market. Hey, I know a guy. So that's what we try to do. We try to take care of our customers. Sergio, his family are great people. They always try to, provide great cars on their lots, good, friendly service. The biggest thing is, we're really trying to drive up the Hispanic market. So a lot of people are thinking, hey, I don't have credit, I have a tax ID number, something like that. If you may be listening, I mean, we have ways to finance you with a tax ID number now. So, I mean, we're really integrating a finance department comparable to your large car dealerships. So that's what we're in the market to do.
All right, it's a big day tomorrow at Jacinto's, those locations in Cleveland, but right there at the Southley Highway across from the old Crown right over there.
Yeah, there's two, so it's the one directly where the ODZ Auto used to be on the corner.
Sure, absolutely. Dusty, great to see you, bud. Give us a website one more time.
JacintosAutoSales.com. You can give me a call, 423-813-7400. I'm still learning my direct line because we just got new lines in there. Right. So, but yeah, give me a call. Like I said, any of my old customers, Facebook. If you have my cell phone number, reach out. I mean, hey, I'm still family with a lot of people, just because I'm not in the same line of business, but that's a lot of contacts, a lot of lenders I've built good relationships with.
Yes, you have. All right, Dusty Whitener, Jacinto's Auto Sales. We'll be back in a moment.
Duracell in Cleveland is now hiring mechanical skilled technicians from $22.17 to $27.
Sun is shining, it's a beautiful day. Wake up, sleepyhead, get up and play. Everything's yellow, it's a beautiful sight. Sunbeam showers makes everything bright. Come on now, let's get away.
Make every day brighter with the sunny southern goodness of Mayfield Dairy.
Thank you, Cleveland and Bradley County, for supporting Bender Realty for the last 55 years. More than ever, we are ready and prepared to help our community be home. The real estate market is changing and evolving, and the Bender Realty family is ready to help navigate today's market by providing professional, knowledgeable, and resourceful advisors to help your dream of calling someplace home. For all things real estate, be home with Bender Realty, 425 25th Street, 423-472-2173, bender-realty.com.
Right now, take up to 5 years, no interest financing on Tempur-Pedic purchases. Only for a limited time this fall. Only at Mermaid Mattress, Chattanooga's favorite mattress store.
Your sleep, handmade, hand-delivered.
Right, a lot of news this morning. It's all there, mymix1041.com. You can also sign up for the Mix Morning Briefing, authored by our very own Sheridan Gaither. As here's what you do. Go to our website, mymix1041.com. Sign up for the Mix Morning Briefing. It is a news, it's an email to you. It's an email newsletter, a news digest of what's happening, plus obituaries, sports, wedding announcements, that sort of thing, all kinds of stuff. Weather, all included there. The Mix Morning Briefing. Sign up for free. Shouldn't be, but it is. I'm going to try to find a way to charge, but anyway. mymix1041.com.
This news update is brought to you by Kelly Paul with Bender Realty.
Hey there, I'm Kelly Paul, your trusted realtor, celebrating 30 years. I will guide you every step of the way. Call me, Kelly Paul, at Bender Realty, your realtor since 1994.
Good morning. Let's get a check of traffic here. This Don Ledford Cleveland on-time traffic report is brought to you by Don Ledford in Cleveland. They are your exclusive home of Chevrolet, Buick, and GMC, located on North Lee Highway at any time at donledford.com. We have no reports of any accidents this morning. Taking a look at the Langley Roofing traffic cameras, the interstate looking great as well. If you see a traffic problem, give us a call. The volunteer Ridipest mix line is 614-6499. You can also text us at that same number on the Cleveland State Cougar line. We'll check your Mermaid Mattress Weather Center forecast coming up. This traffic report is brought to you by Milligan Vein. Do your legs feel heavy, tired, or achy? Dr. James Gooden at Milligan Vein offers...
At Basement and Crawl Space Solutions, we take pride in helping our neighbors protect the foundations of their homes. Now, we're excited to announce our partnership with USS. Together, we bring additional resources and over 30 years experience serving Tennessee homeowners.
We can tackle bigger challenges and deliver even better results. But with the same local team, our customers know and trust.
And we're ready to protect Chattanooga homes now more than ever.
We'll guarantee our best. Call USS.
The greatest meal deal for your buck? Hardee's Original Bag. Just $5.99. Loaded with your choice of 2 full-size favorites, plus fries and a drink. All for just $5.99. Hardee's. Goodness in the making.
Mix Mornings on Mix TV is Southeast Tennessee's best way to stay informed about local news, sports, weather, and community events, as well as traffic conditions. Plus, you'll never miss a minute of the latest whimsical banter and rants by the one and only Steve Hartline. Who wrote this promo? Never miss a minute. Mix Mornings on MixTV.tv. Weekdays 7 to 9. MixTV.tv. I'm going to find out who wrote this.
There are a lot of banks, so what makes Southern Heritage Bank unique? It's our commitment to being unbelievably good as we identify and meet your needs. Stop by one of our 5 locations in Cleveland or Chattanooga and let us show you the difference our customers have come to expect. We strive to offer the latest banking technology, mobile wallet, online account opening, mobile banking with bill pay, and ATMs that allow cash or check deposit. All available 24/7 with a local community bank. Southern Heritage Bank, a division of First Citizens National Bank, member FDIC.
Every morning in hardworking America, Hardee's biscuit makers rise to bake our original made-from-scratch biscuits. And now, mix and match 2 handcrafted breakfast biscuits, just $5. Find the best deals on the Hardee's app.
Sun is shining, it's a beautiful day. Wake up, sleepyhead, get up and play. Everything's yellow, it's a beautiful sight. Sunbeam showers makes everything bright. Come on now, let's get away.
Make every day brighter with the sunny southern goodness of Mayfield Dairy.
WCLE, Calhoun, Cleveland, Athens, Tennessee Valley weather.
Today's best mix and best variety. We are Mix 104.1 inside the Mermaid Mattress Weather Center.
Love your sleep with up to $800 savings on Tempur-Pedic and Stearns & Foster adjustable sleep sets at this area's best of the best mattress store, Mermaid Mattress.
Unbelievable. It is the 7th day of November. It's going to be 80 degrees today, record highs. Tomorrow, 80 again. Lows in the low to mid 60s, and then Saturday 30% chance of rain, but we stay in the mid 70s.
This weather forecast is sponsored by George Gray Allstate Insurance. Give him a call at 423-479-5431. You're in good hands with Allstate and George Gray.
Independent Installation Services is hiring experienced installation installers. Call us at 423-717.
Good morning and welcome back. We are coasting into your Thursday. It's 5/12 and we're tracking out some cloud cover, a little bit of fog out there, but here's a look at your satellite radar. The heaviest rain into the Carolinas, down into South Georgia. Also a little additional rainfall along this boundary across portions of Arkansas and West Tennessee. But for us, we are dry. However, some of you picked up some pretty good rainfall yesterday. The cutoff was pretty sharp. So a lot of North Georgia and really Southeast Tennessee, that corner into Polk County and western North Carolina, didn't really pick up any rainfall, but here in Chattanooga we picked up anywhere from 1/4 to 1/2 of an inch in parts of the city. Parts of Marion County nearly an inch into Jasper and South Pittsburgh, and across Jackson County kind of the big winner from Scottsboro up 72 towards Bridgeport, and Stevenson picking up upwards of an inch to even an inch and a half of rainfall. So not everyone had rain yesterday, but those who did actually enjoyed it, and we got a little bit of rain in Red Bank as well. Can't confirm that. But as we take a look out the door, there were dense fog advisories in effect earlier. Those have been lifted, so the fog not quite as widespread as originally thought, but still going to be areas of reduced visibility out there, especially along the Cumberland Plateau. In fact, in Dayton right now, visibility right at 0. So still take it easy. You'll run in and out of fog, especially in those areas that picked up some rainfall yesterday. So I still encourage you to take it careful out there on this morning. Here's a look at your temperatures. 68 in Chattanooga, 63 in Cleveland, 61 in Blue Ridge, and 63 in Athens. Very warm for this time of the year. And look at this. As we continue into November, we are still talking about 80-degree heat here across the Tennessee Valley. 80 in Athens, 80 in Chattanooga, and 80 in Dayton. And again, with your forecast high being 80, looking at your average, which is 65, we're about 15 degrees above that mark. So unseasonably warm once again today. That's really been the story over the last 2 to 3 weeks, and that could continue for another week or maybe even week and a half. Now, there are signs that there could be a front coming in the next week, week and a half, especially towards the end of this period. But for now, at least in the short term, we're staying very warm. It will turn a little bit cooler Sunday with some of the rain chances, but that's just because of the rain. And by next week, we're still going to be in the lower 70s, which is above normal for this time of the year. But as we take a look at your futurecast, a lot of cloud cover throughout the morning, a little bit of fog, and then we start to break through some of that cloud cover. I think we'll actually see some sun today, especially afternoon and evening sunshine before the sun goes down, of course, before 6 p.m. Overnight, a little bit of cloud cover, but it looks like we'll be generally dry. And then for your Friday, things are looking pretty good with a mix of sun and clouds and a breeze out of the north. Humidity should drop a little bit as we get into your Friday. And then Friday evening, we're going to be nice and dry, which is certainly good news for those heading out to some Friday night football. Yeah, looking at your futurecast into the weekend, though, that's when we're going to have another round of rain potential. So although we're going to stay generally dry today and tomorrow, by the time we get into your Saturday, we'll have some rain during the evening. Better chance going to come in Sunday as we're going to be tracking out this front moving in from the west to the east. That's where we'll have the potential for some widespread rain. So if you have plans to be outdoors on Sunday, you might want to bring those in. I think we'll be generally okay during the daylight hours on Saturday, but that best chance of rain going to be throughout the day on Sunday. We could pick up upwards of an inch of rainfall across the Tennessee Valley through.
TV, don't forget, if you want to win a pair of tickets, it's not a pair, it's actually 4 tickets. 4 tickets, courtesy of the Len Jones Foundation to tonight. This is tonight, the Lady Vols and UT Martin. These seats are on the second row of the Food City Center at UT, the Thompson Bowling Arena. All you got to do is call us or text us. We're going to give these away here in just a few minutes. Thanks so much, Shelton Callis and the Len Jones Foundation. Thanks to Len Jones. They do a tremendous work in this community. So call or text 423-614-6499. If you can go tonight, you want to go tonight, 4 tickets, Lady Vols, second row. We'll give those away here in just a few minutes. Right now, we're joined by Autumn Houston and Zander Kerr. They are here on behalf. They're both students at Cleveland State Community College. Good morning, guys. How are you?
Good morning. We're good. How are you?
Doing great. Great to see you. And you're here to talk about a talent showcase at Cleveland State. Autumn, tell me about this.
Yeah, so it's called Cougars on Stage. It's our opportunity to kind of display the arts communities that we have at Cleveland State. So we have a lot of different acts. We're really excited about it. We've been working on this for, 7-8 months now?
About 8 months.
Wow. Yeah. What led you to do this, Zander?
We had seen that we know we're a lot about education at Cleveland State, and we noticed that the fine arts don't get talked about as much as education and stuff, and we wanted to reach out to the community and maybe future Cleveland State students and show that we're about education, but we also have a lot of the fine arts and a lot of opportunities to do fine arts at Cleveland State as well.
And are you both in the drama club, is that right?
Yes.
We are. We're the president and vice president of the drama club.
Who's president?
I'm president.
You're president and you're vice president.
Yes, sir.
Very, very good. Talk about some of the arts that are going to be exhibited during this talent showcase.
Yeah, so we have a bunch of musical acts that we're very excited about. We have multiple solo acts. We have a trio, possibly a quartet singing. And then we have a bunch of different kinds of dramatic acts. One that I'm particularly excited about is what we call a cold read. It's something that we do a lot in club. And I have a couple of people that they're going to go on the stage for the first time, and they've never seen the script that they're reading before. And so they're going to do what they can with that, and so we're very excited about it.
Zander, what else would you like the community to know about the event?
It is free admission, and we just really want you to come out and see what we've got at Cleveland State.
Yeah, it's a great opportunity to do that. Talent Showcase at Cleveland State is so it's going to be a week from Friday. Is that right? Tell us where and when and all of that, Autumn.
It's going to be at 7 p.m. in the Johnson Auditorium.
Okay, on November 15th.
Yes.
Is that right?
Mm-hmm.
And of course, this is being put on. Holly Chevrolet tells us by the drama club there at Cleveland State, an opportunity to show their talents. And as you said, Zander, you folks would really like people to know there's a lot more to education. Is important, but there's more to it than that.
Yeah. Yes.
Is that right?
Yes, sir.
All right. So it's Friday, November 15th, 7 p.m. Anything you guys want to add? Autumn, anything you want to add before we go here?
I would just very much encourage everyone to be there. We have a few acts that we're really, really excited about, and that we think that our audience is going to be really excited about.
Zander, how about you, bud?
Just come out and see us. We really want you to come out and see us, guys.
Friday, November 15th, 7 p.m. in the Johnson Cultural Heritage Center Auditorium. Well, hey, Autumn, Houston, Zander, Kerr, great meeting both of you. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
All right, Cleveland State Community College. All right. Well, that's going to do it for us here this morning. We appreciate you joining us on Mix 104.1 Radio, on MixTV.tv. It's been a big morning. If you missed anything this morning since about 7 a.m., just go back and watch MixTV.tv. Again, we are giving away those tickets, 4 tickets, Lady Vols tonight, courtesy of the Lynn Jones Foundation. Their second row. We're going to go, if you can go tonight, 6:30, Lady Vols, UT Martin. Call or text 423-614-6499. We're going to give those away after this upcoming break, and we're going to get you back to music for the workday. All right, thanks for joining us. Have a great day, everyone. Stand by. This is Mix 104.1.